And hello. Naturally, let's do a nice cute 3 card pull. Happy and beautiful and blessed moon day. The sun in reverse flipped over. Oop. And we have the 5 of Wands in reverse. That's been coming out a lot. Ugh. Do I just split to make it 3? Yes. The 10 of Swords here. But I am curious to see what is at the back here. The 6 of Swords is in here. Okay, well, let me focus on the first 3 head, right? So we have the sun in reverse with that 10 of Swords. That's like a very burdened kind of energy. It's a very heavy kind of energy. I will say, focusing from a lens of one's perspective, it's a very kind of pessimistic kind of energy, or it just feels like heavy in the sense of, because the 10 of Swords, right, that focuses on like betrayal and backstabbing, right? It's that rock bottom kind of energy, right? And you know, sometimes when you're at rock bottom with this sun card here, it's hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's hard to feel the sun on your skin again, right? And especially like as well too with this 10, which focuses on cycles, right? Especially if, you know, perhaps when it comes to the 2, I was gonna say, girl, wow, I'm talking a lot, I'm talking real fast, I'm getting ahead of myself. Wait, slow down. With the 10 of Swords, right? That backstabbing, that betrayal. If you've constantly been met with connections, however they may be, that kind of really perhaps add to that feeling of betrayal or backstabbing, right? Naturally, of course, it's normal to kind of just be like, what the fuck? And to kind of just be like where the fuck is the light at the end of the tunnel? You know what I mean? But we do have the 5 of Wands here in reverse, and that's kind of stepping into a period of peace, less conflict, right? And the thing is though, right, the main thing that really keeps us stuck in these dynamics is the way we perceive ourselves. We have the Empress here, and we have the Queen of Wands, right? Okay, before even that, we have the 6 of Swords, and that speaks on stepping away, walking away. It speaks on travel, right? It kind of has like it feels sometimes like a little disappointed in the sense of, we really didn't want to have to walk away from something, but nonetheless we're going to do it anyway, right? And the thing is here, you know, what has being in these kind of dynamics, what has it reflected to you about yourself, right? Because it seems as though it has reflected something good. And I'm saying that because we have the Empress and the Queen of Wands. And I don't know, what's coming to mind with those two is an ability to really bounce back and not really allowing, you know, what these kind of dynamics, whatever have been kind of doing or whatever, not really allowing it to more or less get under our skin. It's a very resilient kind of energy is what's coming to my mind right now, right? And you know, sometimes we have to be met with certain experiences or situations because to really learn something, shall I say. And over time, I guess what it is that it reinforces to us or reflects to us the things that we don't want and the things that we do want, right? Yeah. And becoming more aware of the things that we do and don't want, whatever, it makes it easier to step away from and to just really kind of really notice things much more, in the sense of, yeah, have you noticed things much more? My eyes landed on the eye right there. To notice things more for what they are. The Ace of Swords being in reverse, that sometimes feels a little confused or lack of clarity, a lack of truth. I know I said 3, but I want to add another. Where are we going with this? Yeah, we have the Hermit card here at the top, and that's going within, right? We're going to be constantly shown something, right? So if all of our dynamics are, you know, this 10 of Swords kind of energy, right? Because whatever is happening internally, right, is what's going to be reflected externally. And so if our connection and our relationship with ourselves is kind of you know, illuminating to us that we don't deserve what it is that we really truly want, then that's what we're going to be met with. So until we really, you know, really become aware of it, we're going to be shown what we need to see or sit with. I think that's all I need to say.